Terry, you need to see this. I was just looking at our house on Google Street View, like out of boredom. But there's something weird in one of the photos.
What kind of weird? Like a funny Google car glitch or something?
No, not a glitch. There's a person in my bedroom window. You see it, right? That dark shape in the window?
Holy damn, Emily. Yeah, I definitely see it. That's creepy as hell. When was this photo taken?
That's the thing. According to the timestamp, this was taken in October 2022. We didn't move in until January 2024.
Wait, what? So this was like the family before you?
I guess. But why would they be standing in the bedroom window? Just standing there staring out?
Maybe they were looking at the Google car? People do weird stuff when they see those things.
Maybe, but something about it feels off. The way they're positioned. It looks like they're just watching.
You're freaking yourself out. But also now I'm curious. Can you check if there are older Street View photos? See if the same thing happened with other families?
Good idea. Let me look. Google lets you go back through different years. Checking 2021 now. Terry, it's there again.
No way. Same exact spot?
Same exact spot. Same window. Same dark figure. Let me check 2020. 2022.
This is getting really weird. How far back can you go?
Checking 2019. 2017. Terry, it goes back to 2017. Same figure. Same window. Every single year.
That's impossible. Different families live there, right? There's no way the same person was in that room for years.
Oh my God, Terry. It keeps going back.
This is seriously messed up. How is this possible?
2012. The oldest one Google has is 2007. Terry, this figure has been in my bedroom window since 2007, through at least 4 different families. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but this is beyond weird. This is like genuinely disturbing. We need to figure this out. This is too big for just us, though. We should get Cody and Sam involved. They're good at research stuff.
You think they'll believe this?
With screenshots like these, they'd have to. Plus, Sam loves this kind of mysterious stuff, and Cody is good at finding logical explanations.
True. Let me make a group chat. We can call ourselves digital detectives or something. Hey guys, I need your help with something really strange. Terry can vouch that this isn't a joke.
What's up, Emily? You sound serious.
Ooh, mysterious. I'm intrigued.
Trust me, you'll want to see this. Emily discovered something really disturbing.
So I was looking at our house on Google Street View tonight. Just for fun, you know? But I found something in one of the photos. There's someone in my bedroom window. In photos taken before we even lived there.
Okay, that's definitely weird. But probably just the previous residents, right?
Wait. How far back does this go?
That's the thing. I checked every available year. The figure appears in the same spot in every photo set, going back to 2007.
Every year? That doesn't make sense.
Same window, same dark silhouette. Different families living in the house, but always the same figure.
Holy cow, Emily. This is like something out of a horror movie. You've got a legitimate mystery here.
Hold on. Let me think about this logically. Could be pareidolia. You know, seeing patterns that aren't really there. Or maybe image compression artifacts. Same shadows, same lighting conditions.
I thought about that too. But look at the consistency. The shape is too defined, too human-like.
I saw the original photos. It's definitely a person, or at least person-shaped.
This is giving me serious surveillance vibes. Like someone or something has been watching that house for over 15 years.
That's a pretty big leap, Sam. But I'll admit, the consistency is strange.
So what do we do? How do we figure out what this is?
We need to research the house. Find out who lived there before. Talk to previous residents.
Yes, exactly. If this figure was there during their time, they must have noticed. They might have answers.
That's actually not a bad idea. Property records are public. We can track down previous owners.
How do we even contact them, though?
Social media. Phone directories. Public records sometimes include contact info.
I'm really good at finding people online. It's like a hobby of mine.
Okay, so we have a plan. Research the house history. Find and contact previous residents. Ask them about anything unusual they experienced.
Should we split up the work?
Good idea. Emily, you research the house itself. Property records, sale history, stuff like that.
I'll track down the previous families, find their social media or contact info.
I'll look for any public records, police reports, insurance claims, anything that might explain this figure.
When should we start?
Tomorrow after school?
I'm free tomorrow. This is way more interesting than homework.
Same here. But guys, let's be careful. If this is real, it might not be safe.
What do you mean?
I mean, if someone has been watching that house for 15 years, they might not want to be discovered.
Cody has a point, but that makes it even more important to figure out. What if Emily's in danger?
Great, now I'm scared to sleep in my own room.
You'll be fine, Emily. We're going to figure this out. Together.
Thanks, guys. I'm really glad you believe me. I was worried you'd think I was losing it.
Are you kidding? This is the most interesting thing that's happened all year.
The evidence is pretty compelling. Even if there's a logical explanation, we need to find it.
All right, team. Digital detectives are on the case.
I'll start researching tonight. See what I can find about the house history. Who owned it when it was built, all that stuff.
And I'll start looking for the families. This is going to be fun.
Let's reconvene tomorrow evening. Share what we find.
Sounds good. Thanks, everyone. I feel better knowing I'm not investigating this alone.
That's what friends are for.
Plus, this beats studying for chemistry any day.
Speak for yourselves. I actually like chemistry.
Nerds. All of you. But I love you for it.
All right, get some sleep, Emily. Try not to stare at your window all night.
Very funny. But seriously, what if it's still watching?
Then we'll catch it, whatever it is.
Night, guys. Wish me luck sleeping.
Night, Emily.
Sweet dreams.
Don't let the window figures bite.
The closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if you just booked that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
1 second you're tucking them in, the next, your heart's racing.
The police are on their way.
Until you remember, you're protected.
Okay, guys, I've got the property records. This is actually really interesting and kind of disturbing.
What did you find?
Your house has had 5 different owners since 2007. The Morrison family, 2019-2021. The Foster family, 2015-2017. The Patterson family, 2013-2015. The Williams family, 2009-2013. And the original owners, the Henderson family, 2007-2009.
5 families in 14 years? That's a lot of turnover for one house.
Especially for a nice neighborhood like Emily's. Houses there usually stay in families for decades.
Did you find any reasons why they moved?
That's where it gets weird. Most of the sales were listed as owner relocation, but no forwarding addresses, no job transfers mentioned. Just they left.
I've been looking into the families on social media. Started with the most recent ones. The Morrison family has basically no online presence after 2021. Like they just disappeared from the internet.
That's not normal for a family with teenage kids.
Exactly. The Foster family is similar. Emma Foster's LinkedIn shows she moved to Oregon in 2017. But then nothing. No updates, no posts, nothing.
Guys, I found something really disturbing about Casey.
What about Casey?
When's the last time any of you actually saw Casey?
Last week maybe?
Actually, now that you mention it, I haven't seen Casey in a few days.
Casey lives like 3 blocks from my house. Oh God. What if something happened to Casey too?
I've been trying to reach Casey all day. No response to texts, calls, DM. Even checked Casey's mom's Facebook. She posted 5 days ago asking if anyone had seen Casey.
5 days? Casey's been missing for 5 days?
Why didn't we notice?
Because Casey's been getting quieter lately. We just thought Casey was going through something.
This is all connected somehow. It has to be. Casey disappears right when I discover this figure.
Let's not jump to conclusions, but we should definitely report Casey missing.
I'm going to try contacting the previous families. See if they'll talk to me. Hi, Jake. This might sound weird, but I found your Instagram through some research. My family moved into your old house on Maple Street in 2024. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions about your time there.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
I'm Emily Meadows. I live at 847 Maple Street now, the house your family used to live in. I found some strange things, and I'm trying to understand what happened there.
Strange things? What kind of strange things?
There's a figure that appears in the bedroom window, in Google Street View photos going back years, even when your family lived there.
Oh, God. You see it too. The figure in the upstairs window.
So you know about it? You saw it when you lived there?
Saw it? We lived with it. That thing was always there. Always watching.
What do you mean always there?
Look, I probably shouldn't be talking about this. My parents made us promise never to talk about what happened in that house.
Jake, please. I'm scared. I need to know what I'm dealing with.
You're scared? Good. You should be. That house isn't normal.
Can you tell me what you experienced?
We moved out in the middle of the night, left half our stuff behind. My parents were terrified.
Terrified of what?
The watching. Constant feeling of being observed. Things would move when we weren't looking. Sounds in empty rooms. And that figure, always in the window, even when no one was upstairs.
Did you ever see who it was? Like, did you go to the room and look?
We tried. Many times. But whenever we went to check, nothing was there. Just an empty room. But the feeling of being watched never went away.
How long did this go on?
The entire time we lived there. Almost 2 years. It got worse toward the end.
Worse how?
The sounds got louder. Things would be moved around more obviously. My little sister started talking to someone. Someone we couldn't see. She said there was a nice man who visited her room at night.
Oh my God.
That's when my parents decided we had to leave. That same week, we just packed what we could and left.
Where did you go?
Cross country. My dad got a job in California. We don't talk about the house. Ever.
Jake, did your family know about the previous residents? Did you ever talk to them?
We tried to contact the foster family when we first moved in. Wanted to ask about the neighborhood. But they never responded. Now I understand why.
What do you mean?
Would you want to talk about that place? Would you want to relive those memories?
But you're talking to me.
Because you're living it now. And maybe you can figure out what we couldn't. Maybe you can stop it.
Stop what?
Whatever's in that house. Whatever's been watching families for years. Emily, be careful. Don't ignore the signs. Don't let it get comfortable with you.
What signs should I look for?
You'll know. Trust me, you'll know. I have to go. My parents don't like when I talk about this.
Wait, Jake. One more question. Do you know anything about a kid named Casey Lou?
Casey Lou? That name sounds familiar. Why?
Casey lived near the house. And now Casey's missing.
How long?
5 days.
Get out of that house. Tonight. Don't wait.
I can't just leave. This is my family's house.
Then God help you, because no one else can.
We really have invested heavily in all aspects of our business. Our vision is simply to be the best window and door company in the state of Washington by having a laser focus on delivering great service to our customers.
Hi, Emma. I hope you don't mind me reaching out. I got your contact from our neighborhood. I'm currently living in your old house on Maple Street. I found some disturbing things, and I was hoping you could help me understand.
847 Maple Street?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, honey, you poor girl. How long have you been living there?
Since January 2024. So about 10 months.
And you're just noticing things now?
I found something on Google Street View. A figure in the bedroom window. Going back years.
The Shadow Man. That's what my daughter called him. Always standing in that upstairs window.
You saw him too?
Saw him, felt him, lived with him for 2 years. Worst 2 years of our lives?
Can you tell me what happened?
Where do I even start? The feeling of being watched constantly. Things moving when we weren't home. Sounds of footsteps in empty rooms. And that figure. Always there. Always watching.
Did you ever find out who it was?
We tried everything. Cameras, motion sensors, even hired a private investigator. Nothing ever showed up on camera. But we could all feel it.
All of you?
My husband, myself, our 2 kids. Even our dog wouldn't go upstairs. The dog would just stand at the bottom of the stairs and whine.
What made you finally move?
My daughter started sleepwalking. Every night she'd walk to that bedroom, the one where the figure appears. She'd stand at the window for hours, just staring out.
That's terrifying.
When we'd wake her up, she'd say she was keeping him company. She said he was lonely, that he'd been waiting so long for someone to notice him.
Did she ever describe him?
She said he was tall, always wore dark clothes, and that his face was sad. But Emily, here's the thing that still keeps me up at night.
What?
We have no pictures from that house. None. Every photo we took came out corrupted. Black shapes where people should be. Like something was blocking the camera.
That's impossible.
That's what we thought too. But it happened every single time. Family photos, birthday parties, Christmas morning, all ruined.
Did you ever try to communicate with it?
My husband tried once, left notes in the room, asked what it wanted.
What happened?
The notes disappeared. And that night, every door in the house slammed shut, over and over, for hours.
Emma, I need to ask you something else. Did you know any of the other families who lived there?
We tried to contact the Patterson family before we moved in. Wanted to ask about the neighborhood. They never responded. Now I know why.
What about after you moved? Did anyone contact you?
The Morrison family tried. The ones who moved in after us. I never replied. What could I tell them? That they'd made a terrible mistake?
Maybe that would have helped them.
Maybe. But I was trying to forget. Trying to move on. It took years of therapy to feel normal again.
Emma, there's something else. A friend of mine who lives nearby has gone missing.
How long?
5 days.
Emily, listen to me very carefully. That thing in your house? It's not just watching. It's waiting.
Waiting for what?
I don't know. But every family that's lived there has left suddenly. Except for one thing.
What thing?
There's always someone who doesn't make it out. The Patterson family lost their teenage son. He was there one day, gone the next. No note, no explanation. Just gone.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that thing takes someone from each family. And I think it's getting ready to take someone from yours.
That can't be true.
Emily, get your family out of that house. Tonight, don't wait. Don't try to figure it out. Just leave.
I can't just abandon my home.
It's not your home. It belongs to that thing. It always has. We were all just temporary guests.
Emma, thank you for telling me this. I know it must be hard to talk about.
I hope I never have to again. But Emily?
Yes?
If you don't leave, if you stay and try to fight this, don't do it alone. That's how people disappear.
Guys, I just talked to Jake Morrison and Emma Foster. This is so much worse than we thought.
What did they say?
They both experienced the same thing. The figure, the watching, things moving. And Emma told me something that made my blood run cold.
What?
She said every family loses someone. Someone always disappears. And I think that's what happened to Casey.
No response from Casey still. I'm really starting to panic.
Okay, I'm officially taking this seriously. This is beyond coincidence. We need to contact more families. Get more information.
And we need to report Casey missing officially, if this thing is connected to disappearances.
Emma said the Patterson family lost their teenage son. Just vanished one day. No explanation.
How many people has this thing taken?
I don't know, but we need to find out. and we need to figure out how to stop it.
Emily, are you monitoring your house? Watching for unusual activity?
I'm trying, but honestly, I'm scared to look. What if I see something I can't unsee?
We're all in this together. You're not alone.
Tomorrow we contact the Williams and Henderson families. Get the full picture.
And we figure out what happened to Casey before it's too late.
If it's not already too late.
Jake, I need to ask you more specific questions about your time in the house. I know this is hard, but I think it might help us figure out what's happening.
What do you need to know?
You mentioned your little sister talked to someone. Can you tell me exactly what she said?
She was 6 when we moved in. Started having conversations with her imaginary friend almost immediately. But the things she'd say, they weren't normal stuff.
What kind of things?
She'd tell us about the man, said he was very tall and always stood by the window. She wasn't scared of him though. She said he was just lonely.
Did she describe what he looked like?
Dark clothes, pale skin. She said his eyes were empty sad, whatever that means. And he had long fingers that he'd tap against the glass.
The window glass?
Yeah, the bedroom window. She'd mimic the tapping sound. Tap, 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 pause, tap, tap, tap. Always the same rhythm.
Did anyone else hear this tapping?
My mom did a few times, always at night. She thought it was tree branches at first, but there's no tree close enough to that window.
What about your pets? You mentioned they acted strange?
Our dog Max and our cat Whiskers. They would not go upstairs, especially not to that bedroom. Max would stand at the bottom of the stairs and growl, just stare up and growl at nothing.
For how long?
Hours sometimes. The cat was worse though. Whiskers would hiss whenever we carried her near that room, like full-on terrified hissing. Claws out, fur standing up.
Did the behavior get worse over time?
Much worse. By the end, Max wouldn't even come inside. He'd sleep in the garage instead, and my sister started sleepwalking every single night.
Where would she go?
Always to that bedroom. She'd stand at the window for hours, just staring out. When we'd wake her up, she'd say she was keeping him company.
This is going to sound crazy, but did she ever mention a name?
Actually, yes. She called him Dr. Former. Said that wasn't his real name, but that's what he wanted to be called.
Dr. Former?
Yeah, weird, right? She said he used to work in a big building where our house is now, but the building went away.
Jake, this is really important. Did your sister ever mention what Dr. Former wanted?
She said he was looking for someone to help him with his work, someone who could see things the right way.
What kind of work?
Something about making people better, making families better. She'd say he was very smart but very sad because no one understood his work.
Did she ever say why he chose your house specifically?
She said it was built on his favorite place, where he used to do his most important experiments, and that he couldn't leave until he found the right person to continue.
Continue what?
I don't know, Emily. She was 6 years old. Half of what she said didn't make sense. But now, talking to you, I'm starting to think maybe it all made perfect sense.
Just snap a photo and list in minutes. Easy, right? Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping, so there's no cost for you. And with zero selling fees, you keep everything you earn. With millions of users and low cost for your buyers, it's easy to start selling and earning. Less clutter, more cash. Download Vinted and list your first item today.
Is your basement wet, damp, or musty? Are you experiencing basement flooding or drainage issues? Don't let your drainage problem become a foundation problem. Schedule a free estimate today. RobinsFoundationSystems.com.
Robbins and Company, ROBBINS.
Emma, I know this is difficult, but I need to understand the physical evidence you experienced. Things that couldn't be explained away as imagination.
Physical evidence? Oh, honey, there was plenty of that. That's what made it so terrifying.
Can you be specific?
The footprints were the worst. Muddy footprints appearing in locked rooms, always leading to that upstairs window.
Muddy footprints?
Large like size 12 or 13 men's shoes. But here's the thing, they'd appear after rainstorms, in rooms that had been locked for days, rooms no one in our family had entered.
How is that possible?
We changed the locks twice, even had security cameras installed. But the cameras would malfunction whenever the footprints appeared. Just static or black screens?
What about the food you mentioned?
This happened constantly. We'd go to bed with a full refrigerator. Wake up and half the food would be gone. Not eaten, gone. Like it had never been there.
Did you ever catch this happening?
We tried staying up to watch. My husband and I took shifts, but we'd always fall asleep around 3 a.m. No matter how much coffee we drank. Like something was making us sleep.
That's incredibly disturbing.
The sounds in the walls were worse. Every night around midnight. Scratching, tapping, sometimes what sounded like whispers.
Could you make out the whispers?
Sometimes. It sounded like someone reading from a textbook. Scientific terminology, numbers, formulas. My daughter recorded some of it on her phone once.
What did the recording show?
Nothing. Complete silence. But we could all hear it clear as day when it was happening.
Emma, did you ever research the history of the land?
We tried, but most of the records seemed to be sealed or missing. All we could find was that some kind of research facility used to be there.
What kind of research?
That's what we couldn't figure out. The few documents we found were heavily redacted. But there were mentions of biological enhancement projects and something called human optimization studies.
Did you find any names associated with the research?
One name kept coming up, Dr. James Forrester. But when we tried to research him, we hit dead ends. Like he just vanished from all records after 2005.
2005?
Yeah, right around when the research facility was demolished. Emily, I need to tell you something else.
What?
The last week we lived in that house, things got violent. Dishes would fly off shelves. Doors would slam so hard they'd crack the frames. And the temperature in that bedroom would drop to freezing, even in summer.
What made you finally leave that specific night?
My daughter started talking differently, using words she didn't know. Medical terms, scientific phrases. She told us Dr. Former had chosen her, that she was going to help him continue his important work.
What did she mean?
She said he was going to teach her how to make people better, how to fix the things that were wrong with families, and that she wouldn't need us anymore once she learned.
That must have been terrifying.
That night, we packed everything we could fit in our cars, left the rest behind. We've been running from that place ever since.
Running?
Emily, that thing isn't confined to the house. It followed us. For months after we moved, we'd see the same figure in windows of our new place. Always watching, always waiting.
How did you make it stop?
We didn't. It just lost interest eventually. I think it realized we weren't what it was looking for. But Emily, you need to understand something.
What?
I don't think Dr. Former is just watching families. I think he's studying them, learning from them. And when he finds what he's looking for, that's when people disappear.
I've been cross-referencing everything with the Street View data, and you guys are not going to believe what I found.
What?
The figure's position changes slightly between photos. Not much, but enough to track movement patterns. It's always facing the same direction, though. Always looking toward the street.
Like it's watching for something specific.
Or someone specific.
I found newspaper archives about the research facility, the Meridian Research Institute. It was doing some seriously questionable stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Biological experiments, genetic research. There were protests before it closed. People claiming they were conducting illegal human trials.
I contacted Dr. Sarah Kevler, the local historian. She's sending me archived records about the facility. Should have them within the hour.
This is all connected to Dr. James Forrester. Jake's sister called the figure Dr. Former. That can't be a coincidence.
Dr. Forrester, Dr. Former. It's like he changed his name. Or chose a new identity.
But Emily, if this guy disappeared in 2005, he'd have to be in his 70s or 80s by now. How is he still doing this?
Maybe he's not entirely human anymore. Maybe whatever experiments he was doing changed him.
That sounds crazy. But given everything we've learned, crazy might be the only explanation that makes sense.
Dr. Kevler, thank you so much for responding to my inquiry. I'm researching the history of my house and the land it was built on.
Of course, dear. 847 Maple Street, correct? That's a very interesting piece of local history.
I understand there used to be a research facility there.
The Meridian Research Institute, one of the most controversial chapters in our town's history. I have some archived documents that might interest you.
What kind of research were they doing?
Officially, they claim to be working on human enhancement therapy, genetic modifications to eliminate hereditary diseases, but the reality was much darker.
Darker how?
They were conducting unauthorized human experiments, testing procedures on patients without proper consent. The lead researcher was Dr. James Forrester. Brilliant man, but completely unethical.
What happened to Dr. Forrester?
That's where the story gets strange. When the facility was shut down in 2005, Dr. Forrester vanished. Authorities found his laboratory completely destroyed, but no sign of him anywhere.
Was there an investigation?
Extensive investigation, but all of his research was gone. Computers wiped, files destroyed, specimens like he'd systematically erased everything.
What about his test subjects?
That's the most disturbing part. Several patients who had undergone his experimental procedures also disappeared. Never found, never heard from again. Their families received substantial payments to keep quiet.
Dr. Kevler, I'm going to send you some photos through our secure platform. I need to know if you recognize anything.
Oh my. Where did you get these?
Google Street View of my house, going back to 2007.
Emily, I need to ask you something very important. Have you or your family experienced anything unusual in that house?
Why do you ask?
Because according to my research, every family that has lived on that property has reported strange occurrences, and every family has lost at least one member to unexplained disappearances.
How many families?
7 families since 2006. 13 people missing total. All of them teenagers or young adults.
Dr. Kevler, what do you think Dr. Forrester was really trying to do?
Based on the limited records I've found, I believe he was trying to create what he called perfected humans. People without genetic flaws, enhanced intelligence, extended lifespans, but his methods were grotesque.
What if he's still doing it? What if he never stopped?
Emily, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. I think Dr. Forrester found a way to continue his work, using your house as his new laboratory, and the families who live there as his test subjects.
Guys, I just got confirmation from Dr. Kevler. 13 people have disappeared from families who lived in my house.
13 people? This is way bigger than we thought.
Yeah.
We have to assume Casey was taken by this thing. This Dr. Former or Forrester or whatever he calls himself.
I'm setting up surveillance tonight. I need to capture proof that this thing exists.
Emily, that's dangerous. What if it notices you watching?
I can't just sit here and wait for it to take someone else. Maybe someone from my family. I need evidence.
We'll help you. We can set up cameras, motion sensors. Do this properly.
And if we catch it doing something, we call the police immediately.
The police won't believe us. But if we have video evidence, maybe we can save Casey. Maybe we can stop this thing once and for all.
Okay, but we do this together. No one goes into that house alone.
Agreed. This is bigger than any of us can handle by ourselves.
Tomorrow night, then. We set up everything, and we find out what Dr. Former really wants.
Emily, I believe it's time we spoke directly.
Who is this? How did you get my number?
You know who I am. You've been researching me quite thoroughly, along with your little group of friends.
Dr. Forrester?
That name is obsolete. I am Former now, Dr. Former, the name your predecessors gave me.
Predecessors?
The families who lived in your house before you. Each one contributed valuable data to my research, just as you are contributing now.
What research? What are you doing in my house?
I am conducting the most important scientific work in human history, biological reconstruction and behavioral optimization. Your house serves as my primary laboratory.
That's impossible. We would have noticed.
Would you? Tell me, Emily, when did you last have a genuine conversation with your mother?
What do you mean, genuine?
I mean a conversation where her responses felt natural, unpredictable, human.
My mom is fine. She's just been busy with work.
Has she? Or has she been giving you the same rehearsed responses, the same programmed behaviors?
You're trying to scare me.
I am trying to educate you. Your family, Emily, consists of my finest creations, organic duplicates perfectly crafted to maintain the illusion of normalcy.
That's insane. My family is real.
Have you ever been told your elbow isn't straight enough? You're celebrating too loudly? At 5 Iron Golf, there's no rule book on how to enjoy yourself. Nice. We'll tee you up for a good time. The fun part is on you. It's all good form at 5 Iron.
One of the main advantages since being on Ridgeline is saving about 3 to 4 hours in reconciliation processes. It's just allowed us time to breathe. The technology within Ridgeline is growing fast.
Ridgeline does open the aperture of possibilities. We may not even know what the opportunity is in which we want to invest in the future. But you have to be able to be ready to do it, and in Ridgeline, we're able to do just that.
What is this? What is this?
Your biological mother, the original Linda Meadows, currently in stasis while I study her neurological patterns.
This isn't real. You faked this photo.
Your biological father, preserved in perfect condition for nearly 4 months now.
No.
Your biological brother, he was the first replacement, 6 months ago. You never suspected, did you?
This can't be happening. I talk to Drake every week. He's at college.
You talked to Drake 3, my third iteration of your brother. Drake 1 developed personality inconsistencies after 2 months. Drake 2 began questioning his own memories. Drake 3 has been remarkably stable.
I don't believe you.
Check your recent conversations with your family. Notice how they repeat certain phrases, how their responses lack genuine emotion, how they seem to know exactly what to say to avoid difficult topics.
Why are you doing this?
Because I am dying, Emily. My original body has maybe 6 months left. Decades of self-experimentation have taken their toll.
So you're stealing people's families?
I am perfecting them, removing their flaws, their inconsistencies, creating ideal versions of humanity.
They're not ideal if they're not real.
Define real. Your duplicate parents love you. They care for you, provide for you. They remember every birthday, every scraped knee, every bedtime story. Are those memories less valid because I created them?
Yes, because they're lies.
No, Emily. They are improvements. Your biological parents argued constantly. Your father drank too much. Your mother suffered from severe depression. The versions you live with now are better parents.
I want my real family back.
That is not possible, but I can offer you something far more valuable.
Terry, I'm getting texts from Former. He's telling me my family are duplicates.
What? Emily, slow down. What do you mean duplicates?
He sent me photos. My real family unconscious in some kind of medical facility. He says the people I live with are organic copies he created.
That's impossible. Emily, you're scaring me.
I'm scaring myself. Can you trace the number he's texting from?
Already on it. Running it through reverse lookup databases now.
What if he's telling the truth? What if my family really are fake?
Emily, think about this logically. How would he create perfect duplicates? How would they have all your memories?
I don't know. But some of the things he said, they make sense.
What things?
My mom has been giving really generic responses lately, and my dad's texts sound formal, like he's following a script.
People change, Emily. That doesn't mean they're not human.
But what if they're not?
Got something on the number. It's a prepaid phone. Registered under the name J. Smith. Obviously fake. Purchased with cash 3 weeks ago.
So he's been planning this.
Planning what exactly?
I don't know yet. But he said he wants to offer me something.
Emily, do not engage with this person. Whatever he wants, it's not good.
Too late. What do you want from me?
I want to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime. I need a successor, Emily. Someone to continue my work after my death.
I would never help you.
Not even to save your biological family.
What do you mean?
Your real parents and brother are alive, but they require constant medical intervention to remain so. If I die without transferring my knowledge to a successor, they will die as well.
You're blackmailing me.
I am offering you a choice. Accept my training, learn my methods, and you can save your family. Refuse and I will replace you with Emily 2, a version more amenable to cooperation.
You've already created a duplicate of me.
Several, actually. Emily 1 was too rebellious. Emily 2 was too compliant. You are Emily 3 and you have been perfect so far.
I'm a duplicate too.
No, Emily. You are the original. That is why you are so valuable to me. Originals possess something my duplicates lack.
What?
True creativity, the ability to adapt and innovate, the spark of genuine human consciousness. I need that spark to survive my transition.
Transition?
I am going to transfer my consciousness into a younger, healthier body. But I need someone to guide the process. Someone who understands both the science and the humanity involved.
And if I refuse?
Then Emily 4 will take your place tomorrow. She will be identical to you in every way, except she will be eager to help me. Your friends will never know the difference.
How long do I have to decide?
24 hours. Use them wisely.
Got a pile of clothes you never wear anymore? Turn them into cash with Vinted. Snap a photo, list your item. Easy. Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping. And with zero seller fees, you keep every dollar you earn.
Less clutter in your home, more money in your pocket.
With millions of users and low cost for your buyers, it's easy to start selling and earning. Start selling on Vinted today.
I can sense your hesitation, Emily. Allow me to clarify the stakes.
I'm listening.
Your duplicate family has been gathering data on you for months. Every conversation, every emotion, every reaction. They have been studying you to determine your suitability.
Suitability for what?
To inherit my life's work. To carry on the pursuit of human perfection. You possess the ideal combination of intelligence and empathy.
And if you decide I'm not suitable?
Then the experiment continues with another subject. Your friend Casey, perhaps, who is currently undergoing preliminary evaluation.
Casey is alive?
Casey is alive. For now. But Casey lacks your potential. Casey will likely be used for duplicate production instead.
What does that mean?
It means Casey will become the template for future copies. Copies that will replace other teenagers in other families. An endless cycle of improvement and optimization.
You're talking about slavery. Creating people just to use them.
I am talking about evolution, the next step in human development. Imagine a world without genetic disorders, without mental illness, addiction, or violent tendencies. My duplicates are everything humanity should be.
They're not human if they don't have free will.
Free will is overrated, Emily. It leads to suffering, conflict, and poor decisions. My duplicates are happy. They are perfect versions of their originals.
If I agree to help you, what happens to my real family?
They will be returned to normal lives, with their memories intact. They will never know what happened.
And the duplicates?
Will be decommissioned. Humanely, of course.
Of course, because you're so humane.
I am practical, Emily, but not cruel. The duplicates will simply stop. No pain, no awareness. They will return to the organic matter from which they came.
How do I know you're telling the truth about any of this?
Because in 18 hours, you will see for yourself. I am going to show you my laboratory. You will meet your biological family, and you will understand the scope of what I have accomplished.
And if I still refuse?
Then you will join them in stasis, and Emily 4 will take your place. She is already prepared, Emily, already programmed with your memories and personality. The transition will be seamless.
You're insane.
I am desperate. My body is failing faster than anticipated. I have perhaps weeks left, not months. This must happen soon, or everything I have worked for will die with me.
Good.
Is it, Emily? Good that your real family will die too. Good that Casey will be used as raw material. Good that other families will continue to suffer. Only you can stop this. Only you can save them. The question is, are you brave enough to try? Emily, I believe a demonstration is in order. You require proof of what I have told you.
Yes, I do. I want to see my real family.
That can be arranged. But first, allow me to show you the extent of my control. Watch your phone carefully.
What are you going to do?
You will see.
Emily, sweetie, I hope you're having a good day at school. Remember to take your vitamins when you get home. Love you always, Mom.
Emily, just wanted to check in with you. Everything okay today?
Dad loves you very much.
Hey, little sis, how's everything going at home? Miss you tons. Your awesome big brother Drake.
Did you notice the timing?
They all sent messages at exactly the same time.
Precisely 2:47. Now watch this. I am going to make them say something specific, something they would never normally say.
Emily, Former wishes to demonstrate his control over biological reconstruction processes. This unit acknowledges successful behavioral programming. Love you always, Mom.
Emily, this duplicate is functioning within normal parameters. All emotional responses are calibrated correctly. Dad loves you very much.
Hey, little sis, my memory banks contain 847 specific conversations with you, each one perfectly preserved and accessible. Your awesome big brother Drake.
Stop it. Stop it.
As you can see, they are not your family. They are sophisticated organic machines, built from the genetic material of your real family, but programmed to maintain the illusion of normalcy.
Where are my real parents?
Beneath your house, Emily, in a facility I constructed during the building's original construction. They are alive and unharmed, but they require constant medical support.
I want to see them.
Tonight, 2 a.m., when your duplicates are in sleep mode, I will show you the laboratory. But Emily, once you see the truth, there will be no going back.
I need to know.
Then you shall.
Terry, I'm going to see them tonight. My real family. Former is showing me his laboratory.
Emily, this is insane. You can't go alone. What if it's a trap?
Everything is a trap at this point, but I have to know if he's telling the truth.
I'm calling the police. This has gone too far.
They won't believe us.
I have to try. Detective Rodriguez said to contact her if we found anything concrete.
Good luck with that.
Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
The probability of me understanding this is 0.
You should AI that with Copilot.
Explain it to me like I'm 5. I get it now.
So, snack time? You earned it, buddy.
AI that with a Windows 11 PC from Best Buy.
Detective Rodriguez, this is Terry Kim. We spoke about the missing person case. Casey Liu.
Yes, I remember. Have you found new information?